big beer time. That's right. I got another one of them. Well, I went to Short Fuse again. Although, they're closing. I can't resist. I had that Barleywine like a week ago, and it was really good. And it basically made me into a big toddler, and later on in the evening. Could have been the insomnia coupled with, cold meds or whatever, but they also have that was a barley wine, a vanilla barley wine. 11 point something alcohol per volume, ABV. And I decided to try their regular barley wine. Now I'm finding out that it's actually 13% alcohol by volume. And since I don't have anywhere to be, I'm going to drink it. And I'm going to drink it out of a giant Hacker Shore mug. So, much like the Polliner mug that I had the other night, a delicious Polliner beer with, I think that was 5 or 6% alcohol by volume. It was a tasty beer. It was a beer flavored beer, but barley wine, that's different. That's in my opinion, a barley wine is closer to like an imperial stout. So I'm really, really looking forward to this beer. So I'd show you the can, but it's one of those crowlers. It's just a generic label where they wrote barley wine, 13% on it. So I'd rather show you the pour into the gigantic, basically, pitcher, if you will. So let's pour this out. Oh, look at it. It's dark, slightly ambery. And I wasn't great with my pour, so I have a couple of drops on the tablecloth over here. That's okay. Alrighty. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. That's a dark beer. It's that dark. It's so dark that you can't see anything through it. Yes. So dark and cloudy. Slightly effervescent. Effervescent? Effervescent. I got to do laundry again. My tablecloth is getting all beer covered. Not that I mind, It's hard won stains. It's because I like beer and I decided that I'm not gonna worry about stupid little drips and drabs and stuff like that. So. It smells good. It smells like a little bit like raisins. And that's part of the roast on the malt, but mostly it is the malt sugar that is added to bring it up, so to speak. So 13% alcohol by volume. Barley wines, as I said, remind me of imperial stouts. They're sweeter, more complex. You get more off the roast of the grains and all that stuff. I'm just going to tuck right in and I'll let you know how it feels. Oh, the first thing I get right out of that is chocolate. Then it hints back down into a little bit of fruit in there. It is a sweet beverage, if you will. I'm not calling it a beer. It's sweet. It's on the sweetness scale, I would say that this is a 5 or a 6 out of 10. It's also got a hint of bitter at the end. But it's only like a 1 or a 2, and then it goes away, like immediately. Yes, definitely very chocolatey because of the roast of the grain. That roast of the grain combines with the malt sugar, and that's what's bringing the complexity to the flavors, because it's enhancing, the sweetness is enhancing those things. Now, it's not completely, the sugar obviously is not completely spent, otherwise it would not be sweet. But it is the reason that it's 13% alcohol by volume, because they add the malt sugars in there to enhance, because they've roasted the barley so darkly. It has consumed a lot of the sugars, so they add extra malt sugar to it to basically give the yeast something to go after, and the yeast produces alcohol until the surrounding area becomes poisoned with it, and then the yeast die. So, poor yeast. They give their lives so that we can have 13% alcohol by volume. Oh, just a delicious, especially after a long week. A big beer for a long week. I am really enjoying this. And again, I'm really sad that Short Fuse is parting ways with my town, and I am hoping that they find another place to open up, because they've got some talented brewmeisters there. And I'm also sad that their kitchen is closing, because their kitchen was delightful. It's, you could drive by there and smell the cooking, and be like, "Oh, I need to stop in there." And they had a lot of like sauces and dips and stuff that were based on their brews. So it was always delicious, and not standard bar food. It wasn't like, chicken nuggets and things like that. They had, you know unique dishes. So I'm hoping that they find someplace else to open up, someplace that's not in Cook County. Cook County kills businesses. So that's the greed of Chicago taxes. So I can't get over how good this is. And very, very, still very chocolatey. So, if you don't like chocolate, you won't like this. So, I can't really answer the questions, although I'll give it a shot. If someone handed me one of these at a party, would I be happy? Yeah. Yeah, I would be really happy. If I saw Short Fuse Barleywine in cans in a store, I would definitely pick it up. And there are some offerings from Short Fuse in cans in the stores in the Chicagoland area. So if you see them, pick them up. They're probably worth it. So, in the meantime, if you liked what I did here today, you could always hit that subscribe button. And if you want to talk to me about barley wines, either this one or the one that I consumed a week ago that turned me into a babbling idiot, please make use of the comment section down below. I love talking with folks. I've got a couple of fellow reviewers that make comments to me all the time, and I enjoy interacting with both of them. Both Louisiana Beer Review and the Ginger Yeti. Good reviewers there. They have some very, very interesting beers. And Louisiana, he actually does a lot of things like with whiskeys and, scotches and things like that as well. So he doesn't just limit himself to beers, although I would say the majority of his reviews are about beers. So couldn't stop myself from taking another drink. Oh, this is very good. And since my stomach is mostly empty, I'm already feeling it because it's high alcohol by volume. I mean, this is more alcoholic than a mixed drink, which is, like a tall mixed drink, like a rum and coke. It's a shot of rum mixed with, I'd say 10 ounces of Coke. And that's way less alcohol by volume than this is right here. So I'm going to be happy later. If I was at a wedding, I'd be dancing. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. I got an awesome beer to share with you. Thanks. Happy Valentine's Day.